now we'd like to introduce
It's your host, Charlie Glass of the Underground Express. You can join me weekdays from Tuesday through Friday at 6:30 p.m. and Saturdays at noon for the Wake and Bake Show.
You're rocking with Charlie Glass.
Yeah. You talk to him. Jealousy and envy and jealousy, life, death, friends, enemies. Think ahead, cause your memories are old things, and I ain't never heard a remedy for cold veins. Jealousy and envy and jealousy, life, death, friends, enemies. Think ahead, cause your memories are old things, and I ain't never heard a remedy for cold veins. Lost thoughts, spinning these rat tails to the young trap males, addicted to crack sales. So committed, they live in a stack bill, caught up in imprisonment, literally packed jails. But what happens when sinning with that feels? Extortion, fraud, infringement, and blackmail. Well, most do it by improvisation. It's how you build in this world if you're not a mason. It's a fact, it's the road to abomination. What's the crack, what's the code, what's the combination? Reenact what you know from the condemnation and fire back, cause you know there's no toleration. Not for this law, not for that bill. Play hoops, join the army, or rap ill. By the time you 15, you learning to ride. Doors open, but ain't nobody turning the knob. Through the jealousy and envy and jealousy, life, death, friends, enemies. Think ahead, cause your memories are old things, and I ain't never heard a remedy for cold veins. Jealousy and envy and jealousy, life, death, friends, enemies. Think ahead, cause your memories are old things, and I ain't never heard a remedy for cold veins. Martyrs and drugs, artists and thugs, what it take to rise above it in the heart of the slums? Truthfully told, the youth is in trouble, and the more we see death, we get used to the struggle. The negative is coming to devour the essence, so I'm trying to fight back with a powerful message. And it's hard to find hope in these streets of war. We keep a peace cause we never seen peace before. Reach for more, living through the loads of strife, in the place where the hearts get cold as ice. Flows and mics, scrolls about the hoes and dice. Ignorant cats thinking that we chose this life. Nah, homie, in a cycle we acquired from the older. That's why I know the difference between a liar and a soldier. Make what you can of the fire when it's smolder. Guess it's all left in the eye of the beholder. Jealousy and envy and jealousy, life, death, friends, enemies. Think ahead, cause your memories are old things, and I ain't never heard a remedy for cold veins. Jealousy and envy and jealousy, life, death, friends, enemies. Think ahead, cause your memories are old things, and I ain't never heard a remedy for cold veins. Street dudes popping the lead. Look out, still watching for the coppers and feds. Cause cats ain't trying to get locked like a dread. OGs tell us this is what the prophecy said. Live for the moment or the moment is yours. And you gotta watch your back, don't be showing your flaws. Oh, no slipping, majority of hoes tricking. Low living, cold women who go digging. No dreaming, fallacies are false. Life hits hard and reality is harsh. But keep grinding, heartbeat, we steep climbing. Deep rhyming for cats who be street minded. Be quiet, snitches all around the curve. Motherfuckers say a picture worth 1,000 words. Well, if it's true, take a couple flicks. Middle finger to the haters, you can suck a dick. Jealousy and envy and jealousy, life, death, friends, enemies. Think ahead, cause your memories are old things, and I ain't never heard a remedy for cold veins. Jealousy and envy and jealousy, life, death, friends, enemies. Think ahead, cause your memories are old things, and I ain't never heard a remedy for cold veins. Yeah, motherfuckers in the streets, man, trying to give you the truth. A lot of dudes is blind, man. Yeah.
You're listening to Charlie Glass, Underground Express.
Go ahead and talk to this man. Got this mixtape out called Causing Problems. Theo?
Yo.
Yes, sir. How you doing? I appreciate the support. You calling up on the air. How you feeling, baby?
I'm feeling good, man. How you doing, man? I'm hearing the music popping off over there. It sound real good.
Definitely doing that thing, trying to represent CT. You know how it is.
All day, man. Yeah, man.
Yes,
Causing Problems was the original set off mixtape. I got the Smack Rap 101 mixtape out now too, man. I'm just trying to keep making music and just keep putting this underground movement out. You know what it is?
We like that music. We like the music. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the world. Let them know, you know, what's going on with you, what the style is, and what you got coming out.
All right. What up, world? My name's THEO MANCHYLD, also known as the Theory Man from the South End of Hartford, 860. You know what I'm saying? I like to shout out all the real artists that like putting their heart, blood, soul, everything into their music, no matter what kind of music you make. You know what I'm saying? We got to work together with this thing. Feel me? I guess all I really want to say about the introduction is just, you know what I'm saying, I feel like everybody got their own way of making music, and I have no problem with the industry music and all that. You know, I feel like a lot of dudes, how you call it, you know, they kind of doing the same thing, to be honest. I mean, whatever works, it works, but I just came from more like the Lloyd Banks, Jada Kiss, Wu-Tang, I don't know, Kool Moe Dee, always stay true to the art type of the music, came up battled Murder Mook, battled Hollow the Dawn, hopefully holding his head, you dig, but, you know what I mean, I just did things like that.
All right, so you named some legends, you named some favorites of mine, Lloyd Banks, Jada Kiss. How long you been rapping, Phil?
Since I was like 9 years old. That's like 17 years. I'm 26 now.
All right, so you've been putting it down. So some of the things as far as your creativity, what goes into doing a project like your new mixtape and then the cause? And what's the name of the latest mixtape?
The Snack Rap 101.
All right, so what went into the creative process, creating that, and name some of the people that you collabed with on that?
Yeah, I did a couple collaborations. Kid Nitty, Cash Bandit 456 from the North End. I had Ricky Tan from he do promotion with 93.7. I had Spotlight Entertainment, my boy Frank Nitty on the boards all the way through the mixtape. It's a big mixtape. I tried to put out like nothing but nonstop lyrical metaphors, and you know, try to hit him with something similar, not to be cliche, but like some no ceilings type stuff, just smash it in the head. And I guess the energy that came from that was just like, and any way I could just put everybody's feelings and what we feel maybe in the underground might be missing from like the industry now type thing, and just, you know, not really diss any artist specifically in the industry, but kind of gather up a consensus to say, look, there's still some real hip-hop heads that don't want to change and, you know, conform, so to speak, but let's just put the real music out there and let it be out there so it can lead into an album where I can, you know, put concept songs and all that out too, you know, get the ladies involved and whatnot, but literally just stay true to the core essence of hip-hop. That's basically what it's about.
So you sound, again, you know, I work with a lot of people who feel the same way you do in regard to heavy movement with the underground, maintaining and keeping that there. So for you, is it about, you know, remaining independent? Are you looking for that deal? I ask a lot of artists that because, you know, once you get out of label, they start that pimp and hoe game. How do you feel about that, and where are you with that?
Yeah, that's some real stuff right there, what you're talking is true. I mean, I guess when it's all said and done, I don't plan on selling my soul, I'll tell you that much. But I do plan on, it would be nice to make it just like every other artist, but I see independent as a big look right now, especially for the untapped markets, because, you know, if you could find somebody overseas, maybe if you go on YouTube and look in Germany or Switzerland or somewhere out there, you could find somebody out there doing hip-hop that got like 200,000 views or 700,000 views on their YouTube page. Like I did a song with this dude in Germany, never even met the dude, but they got a movement out there. Next thing you know, my YouTube views go up just by doing a collab. Hey, send me the beat with your verses. You sound crisp. Boom, boom, boom. You don't really understand their language. They rapping in their other language, but I'm telling you, overseas, that's where the money's at right there for this underground movement. And then, honestly, let's say go to Massachusetts and do some shows, go to Rhode Island and do some shows, go to New York. You know, traveling is a good way to do it too, because now you coming back with some fresh energy to your territory, and now you're not just swagging it out there, making, you know, now you're not just making music, you're making a name for yourself, word of mouth.
Exactly. I respect that a lot. That was leading to my next question, saying reaching out to certain channels, radio, the internet. You know, I'm growing worldwide with this. You mentioned Germany and getting out there. You know, it's funny because we taught them this game, and now they're leading as far as this underground movement. I know it's still a big movement here in the States, but out in Europe, Germany, if you cats who are listening, go on this YouTube and cite things out of the state, out of the town, out of the country, you're going to see that the movement is totally different. It's being manifested by a lot of dudes out there. I touched base with somebody. Hopefully in a couple of weeks we'll have him on the show, but Speak about that, the importance about, touching different parts and really still maintaining your craft but touching different things. So how does that affect your day-to-day out here? Because I know a lot of cats, again, are on the grind out in Connecticut. What's going to make you different and stand out?
Yeah, man, to be honest with you, it's harder. It's not like I'm going to sugarcoat it and say it's easy. It's very hard to make a name for yourself when you have some form of fight in you, or let's not call it a fight, for lack of better words, a struggle that you're portraying, and you wear it on your sleeve because it does mix in your life. Like, you could write a song tonight about how evil is in your dreams, and tomorrow you might wake up after having the craziest nightmare in the morning, wake up from a nightmare or something and just be like, dang, that's crazy, man. My music is making my life like this. But, it's funny because when you're coming from like an underground perspective, it seems like a lot of people want to speak for more than themselves. So I think that's one of the biggest ways to get your message across is if you could speak for yourself and in your music, no matter if you're making club songs or whatever and people feeling you, you know what I'm saying, just make sure you have your own message behind that so that when you're in that stage and you in that showcase, no matter what hole-in-the-wall club you at doing your music thing, people are going to connect to you. And before you even rap, they're going to be looking at you in that club like, who's that holding the club down? You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what the main thing is. Don't be afraid to wear your heart on your sleeve. Don't be worried. I mean, in the beginning, in the initial stage, when you first start reaching out and going to different areas and talking to different people, it's hard. But it's kind of like that business technique where you might get 9 no's and 1 yes, but that 1 yes, you got one in Houston, you got one in Germany now. Just keep building that plateau, and never settle for less. Never get too egotistical in what you do, no matter how many metaphors and what you're saying. Stay humble in your conversations and and with your people, and you always building positive energy there. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. You definitely, a smart man. I could hear an organized man. I could hear a man with experience. I could hear artists with creativity and maintaining that thing. I definitely respect your real talk situation right now with that. In regard to your showcases and your events and things, what do you got coming up? What's popping?
Well, I just came back from doing a few shows. I was in Massachusetts. I did a couple shows out there in New York. I'm really back in town in Connecticut now. So to be honest, I'm kind of booking shows right now. So if anybody wants to, book a show or do some showcases, I'm down to do it. I mean, I know a few DJs out here that I could work with, so to speak, just to be honest with you. So it's not like I'm holding back. But definitely add me on the Facebook page, the THEO MANCHYLD, Y for the I, THEO MANCHYLD. You know what I'm saying? Add me at Twitter, at THEO MANCHYLD. You know what I'm saying? And, I definitely stay in touch with you on your website and stuff like that. But I will be having some shows coming up. I'm looking at the cloud right now. I'm looking at a few venues. But, yeah, man, it's just good to be back home, man. I'm glad you got me on the show for the interview. It's a crazy look, man. I appreciate it.
Definitely. We appreciate that. I'm going to put you on the spot. You're going to be the first artist I ask to do this. If you'd be willing to spit us a quick 16 real quick.
Yeah, no doubt. I said, the plan's drastic, spark is fantastic, the flow will stop the burn in your heart like antacids. Nope, can't pass this level. Now how they flip the game? These damn bastards settling for a simple game. The shit I'm spitting that's similar to a brick of cane, cause I'm like the link that was snatched. I'm the missing chain, baking and more blazing. Fakers is all hating on a lyricist who's Jamaican and Caucasian. Amazing. I ain't think I come this far, and I ain't famous, but the ladies still love this star. Oh, who said underground rappers don't menage more? When I come around, shut it down like garage doors. It's Young Super. I used to be a hooper until I grabbed the mic. Now I'm truthfully the future, yeah. And I'm going to do it on the heartbeat tip with the strap on the middle like Barkley's kicks. Trick. Yeah.
Yeah. THEO MANCHYLD. The world is definitely got a place for you in the game. I respect your movement, respect the swag. You're definitely a man of intelligence, so we will definitely maintain a relationship, partnership at some point. Definitely keep it going. Go ahead and give your shout-outs, and again, we appreciate the support tonight.
Yo, no doubt, man. Shout-outs to Charlie Wineglass for sure on the interview. Check it, man. Shout-outs to Edge Masters Entertainment. You know what time it is. I mean, HBR, everybody in Connecticut with a grind, anybody from an untapped market who listening, who just trying to make it right for whatever they do. Keep doing what you're doing. It's a hard road ahead, but if you keep your head high, nothing is unstoppable. So keep doing what you do, man. And add me on at THEO MANCHYLD on the Twitter. I'm getting my Twit game up, but definitely the Facebook, especially if you want to do collaborations. If you're looking for any kind of artist material or something like that, hit me up, man, and just definitely stay in touch. I'll be in touch with you too, mister.
Smoke something. You fucking haters.
You're rocking with Charlie Glass.